Hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, to Creating Hanley. My name is Kimberly here at Creating Hanley, and in today's episode, we're only talking about this layer cake. So I got this from the church sale, and I wanted to do a little research on this. So I counted the layer cake bundle, and all 42 pieces are here, which surprises me because I thought some would be gone. And this looks like a charm pack, and there are 40 pieces in this. So I think that's a complete charm pack. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many pieces are in a charm pack, but all 42 pieces are here. Usually layer cake is like 40 or 42 pieces, and it's all here. So I did a little bit of research on this particular Moda layer cake. It's called Winter Reds. And I found some interesting information on this. So I went to online and I found a Midwinter jelly roll. Midwinter, let me see if I can blow this up for you. Midwinter jelly roll on Etsy.com. $100. What? So that's crazy. And then if I scroll down, I find it. I find the layer cake. Etsy. Today is August 2nd, 2025. Sorry about the glare. $109.76 on Etsy.com. Today is August 3rd, 2nd, 2025. Oh my gosh, look at that. It says low in stock, only one left. Well, I got one too, right here. $100. Now, you guys remember, go watch the first video on when I paid for all this stuff back here in those two bins in that church sale. Church sales are a bargain, folks. So, I used to never go to church sales until they started advertising down the street, and I thought, I don't know what's in a church sale. Maybe I'll go see. Maybe I'll find something. And yeah, I found a bargain. So that's all I see on here. And then what I did was I went to just trying to research online like this particular package again. And I found some interesting quilt-alongs. If I go to cupcakeanddaisies.com, Cupcake and Daisies, this website, they have Midwinter Reds, and they're doing a sew-along. This is 2013. So, this is an old pack. November 1st, 2013. I'll just show you there. Cupcake and Daisies. So, they're doing this sew-along. This is their sew-along, what they're doing on their website. This is only a little sneak peek into their sew-along. And then this is another pattern that you can do. And it looks like Miss Rosie's Quilt Company is coming out with a new Schnibbles. What is a Schnibble? I've never heard of Schnibbles. This is a new terminology for me. And their pattern is called Jersey Girl. I think it might be this one. Jersey Girl finishes at 36 by 36 inches. And they're using Midwinter Reds. I think you can use any red and cream it looks like, for this pattern. And then, if you scroll down more, there's this. This one's called Nantucket. I like Nantucket. Okay. I'm pretty sure that says okay, not Oklahoma. This quilt does not finish at 36 by 36 Schnibble size. So is that a Schnibble? So is 36 by 36 a Schnibble size? Is that what that means? But this actually finishes at 65 by 65 inches. This quilt right here. It looks really fiddly to me. But it looks kind of like an Irish chain a little bit. And with this middle part, right? These stars in the middle. Yeah, so of course it's a red, tan, and cream. So that's perfect for this pack. And then, yeah, so they just talk about that. But the interesting thing on here was that there was a Temecula, where was it? A reference to Temecula. Maybe it was Temecula Quilt Company. Where is it in here? I thought I could bring it up. Oh yeah, Cheryl at Temecula Quilt Company is starting a sew along. Okay, so that must be this. So I'm thinking about that receipt that I got. Where did I put it? Here, I'll just grab it real quick. Remember that receipt? If you watched the first video, I showed you there's a receipt. Quilt Company. Temecula Quilt Company. Things are starting to fall in place now. Temecula Quilt Company. This was shipped to somewhere back in 2013, I guess. And they bought, that must be this, because this was just a loose receipt that fell out of my bag. They must have purchased this, and for $20 at the time, with $4 shipping. And Nicolette, you did a great job. Shipping that, packaging and shipping, because everything is perfect. So this is really cool. I love finding stuff like that and then piecing it all, puzzling it all together. I don't know who purchased it, but now it's mine. So I don't know. Maybe I should make one of these quilts. This doesn't look exactly like this one. It looks a little bit different. So maybe I'm going to try to find that website, or actually it is Cupcakes and Daisy's website. They're sew along. So I'm sure somewhere, oh, this is moving. I'm sorry. Somewhere on their website, maybe they have a video reference to how they made this quilt. But maybe I could do that. I mean, it's using the exact same fabric, and all the pieces are here. 42 in the layer cake and 40 in the. Now they probably don't use the charm pack, so 40 in the charm pack. But what an interesting find. So yeah, I'd say I got a really good bargain on that deal, huh? And then I guess these are hard to find now. This is not in stock anymore. 2013. I don't know when it was. Copyright 2008 from this Moda. Now, I don't know if that is Moda in general or if it's this. I'm not really sure what copyright 2008 means. But, reference to 2013, and then this was purchased in May of 2014, so we're talking a decade ago, over a decade. So how cool is that? I love it, guys. So I just wanted to pop on here and just talk about, as I find things, as I start to discover things, I'm just gonna, tell you about them. So I thought this was cool. Maybe I'll try to find that lady's name and do a little sleuthing there. I don't know. This party pack right here, this one, where it says party mix. 20 regular party mix. Yeah. So, because all of these are snowballed. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, I thought this was nice. A nice little puzzle. A little history. So yeah, let me know if you guys have a perfect pattern that you love that's red and creams or red and white, or red, tan, and white, or red, tan, and cream, or even if it's not red but blue and white or something. Let me know if there's like something that you really love and you're like, oh, you should make this. So I'd be happy to check it out. All right, you guys. I'm just keeping it real. All right, man. I'll see you on the next episode. Have a good day. Enjoy the sunshine. We'll see you later. Bye for now. Oh, watch these other videos up here. See ya.